rings under his eyes, cuts on his hands, and his voice sounded like an aerosol can. He said these people who live on the level, they just want to play at being devils. Well, I guess I've got no qualms with them, but I just want to pass out again. So West End girls run wild and free. Take the 199 to the valley. You dance 1,000 ways on 1,000,000 nights, but nothing ever seems to work out right. At the bar sits a pitiful beast with a torn and frayed pharmaceutical leash. Well, the heat and smoke, they have robbed him of the sense to call the whole thing off. And in that house there's a wasted thing with flying eyes and plastic rings. Determined, she's without a care. Keys woven through locks of her hair. So West End girls run wild and free. Take the 199 to the valley. You dance 1,000 ways on 1,000,000 nights, but nothing ever seems to work out right. How do you think this will all work out? As the delicate fail and the tragedies mount, well, the universe, with her indifferent gaze, will set your precious bodies ablaze. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming along. Welcome. My name's Ben. Hey, Tom, do you reckon you could grab my beer that I left over there? I only realised that this door was actually open after going all the way around to use the bathroom like 5 times. And then some people came through. I was like, oh, it's much more convenient. Tom Redwood, ladies and gentlemen. You should buy all his albums. Before I go any further, I just want to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land we're on, the Kaurna people, all the elders past, present and emerging, and acknowledge it always was and always will be Aboriginal land. And I also want to acknowledge the current caretakers of this particular patch of land, all the wonderful staff at the Wheatsheaf Hotel for having me again, and Ria and Kevin on the sound and Jade and everyone behind the bar. It's just such a pleasure. It is such a pleasure to play here. So please don't ever take it for granted. And thanks, Ria. And thanks, Kevin. Yes, give him a round of applause. All right, let's do something a bit more lively, perhaps. This is a song I wrote for a band called the Wilson Pickers, who have played here a few times. Haven't done this for a while, but thought I'd give it a bit of a crack. This song's called Pulled Apart by Horses. I wrote this in a very bit of a rough patch, I guess you'd say, sleeping on a friend's couch, quite drunk in their backyard one night. Don't know why I added that little bit of the story. Just setting the scene. That's right. I was leading up to the story that some of you may have heard before about this song. It was originally called Lethal Weapon. Because Lethal Weapon's one of my favourite movies. In fact, Tom, maybe we should watch that later. But yeah, I particularly love, you know, the Danny Glover character in the movie, and of course Mel's great and all. But Danny gets all the good lines, and but yeah, the band wouldn't let me call it Lethal Weapon, so it had to be Pulled Apart by Horses. Yeah, cool story. Here we go. Jacked up on gin and Gatorade, fueled by bread and wine and Chinese takeaway. Well, it's Lethal Weapon, I am Danny Glover. But Lord, I cannot hate you back, and I really miss my mother. Well, I'm just a modern guy. You know I've had it in the ear before. Drop everything and run a mile, trembling and a shaking, thinking about what's in store. I'm being pulled apart by horses, bits of me strewn across the land, reshaped by elemental forces I don't really understand. So baby, take my hand. This might seem a cinch, might raise a smile, and I know you must have heard it before, but I can't stop, that's not my style. Well, you're parting the oceans and it's eating me alive. Well, I'm just a modern guy. You know I've had it in the ear before. Drop everything and run a mile, trembling and a shaking, thinking about what's in store. Oh, apart by horses, bits of me strewn across the land, reshaped by elemental forces I don't really understand. Well, I'm being ripped apart by horses, pieces of me strewn across the land, rendered asunder by elemental forces I don't really understand. So baby, take my hand, let me be your man. Thank you. Well, there was more to that story that I'm in a bit of the zone at the moment, what we call the zone, and sort of drifting off. It's great, but that you'll notice that there's some lyrics in that song from an Iggy Pop song, and also it ends with a massive cliche of "Let me be your man." That's all a result of being quite drunk and writing lyrics, and going, "Oh, I'll fix those later. We'll just put Iggy Pop in because it rhymes, and then I'll put "Let me be your man." Terrible. And then you start singing it, and that's it. I've just learnt to sort of roll with the punches as far as that particular style of songwriting. Anyway, I've released 3 albums in the last 12 months. I'm not sure when I was here last. Actually, it must have been earlier this year or late last year. I may have had copies of The Mythic Plane then. I'm not sure, but 2 albums over there. The Mythic Plane and Summer of the Loudbirds, which are my 2 most recent studio albums, I guess. And I've also got a live album coming out, which you can order on Bandcamp. And I'll just do the usual caveat that I did for the last show, which is that my albums don't sound anything like this. So if you're enjoying this, sucked in. But I really encourage you to, people come and when they come to the merch desk and they go, "Oh, which one's got the ones that I just saw, or what's it most like what I just..." And it's like, it's $30. Just take a punt. If you liked what you saw just then, you might like what's on the record. Maybe you won't, but, I'm not here to give you certainty in life, Sometimes you just got to buy something and maybe just take it for what it is on its own merits rather than trying to control everything all the time. So what I'm trying to say is buy one of the 2 new records. They're very eclectic. There's like electronic stuff, lots of synths, and there are some acoustic moments as well. Anyway, I'm going to do a song off The Mythic Plane, and this song is called Burn Flags. Probably get me shot in America, I guess. I don't know. A little bit of feedback's really cool. Gaslit, king hit, and my dedication is not up to scratch. You're just not into it. Glass jaw, red raw, and I can't even get satisfaction out there on the dance floor, on the dance floor. Black band, in the promised land, and polite requests for parody are shit canned. Virtue signaling, humble brags, just burn flags. Burn flags. Burn flags. Burn flags. Try this one. Why is one thing harder than another? I don't seek scientific explanations, don't want insurance cover, just want one fine word there beside the other. And why is one thing harder than another? The fable of the bar girl remains unreconstructed. Drag yourself up to the bank, sucking in the big ones. Drag yourself up there onto the shore, with the sea rack and sea spittle, blue bottle, pumice stone. My ultimate is ready. The crowd all shout for more. Limbs a tingle tangle, just claw your way ashore. Just claw your way ashore. is truth always stranger than fiction? These strange sets of neuroses we project on each other, the meanings all get burned up in the friction. And why is truth always stranger than fiction? My ultimate is ready. The crowd all shout for more. Limbs a tingle-tangle, just claw your way ashore. And why is one thing harder than another? I don't seek scientific explanations, don't want insurance cover, just want one fine word there beside the other. And why is one thing harder than another? All right, I'm going to try another experiment in using my little drum machine here. Didn't go so well up in the Adelaide Hills last night. It was too slow. This particular song seemed to have a very needy tempo. We're going to try it. This is a song from my latest album and it's called Computer Tell Me. And it goes like this, I hope. Ah, 89 beats per minute. What a tempo. So I'm going to go all the way up to 90. Just to keep it lively. He's lost his mind! Maybe we should do the German Dutch hardcore style, like 200 BPM or something. 114. Disco. I'm going to settle for 91, which I think might be a bit fast, but we'll just see how we go. This is all experimental music. Highly experimental. All right, we'll give this a go. Computer, tell me of the mythical dimensions of the cuckoo. And can you tell me, if you were I, what would you do? And which route would you take? The most alliterative, absolutely, I agree. And how much is at stake? Computer, tell me of the obstacles confronting early man and late woman. Computer, tell me of the mysteries residing in every Computer, tell me, in this set of circumstances, just how to proceed. And can you tell me, is there any substance, is there any substance to this reality? And which path will you pick? Is this the hill you're gonna die on, do you think? And how much will it take? Well, I invite you to despise me as I do. I will provide you with a list of reasons to work through. Computer, tell me, the mythical dimensions of the cuckoo. And can you tell me, if you were I, what would you do? Is this the route we're going down? Dragging all our fears around. Computer, tell me of the mysteries residing in everything. But before you tell me, can you tell me if I know, will it make any difference? You know what? I think it should just be like this the whole way through. And then in the breakdown, I just go to that. I'm glad we worked through this together. I'm trying to do, because Will's come to both shows, I'm trying to do a completely different set list and see how far I get than the last show. So, and also for the rest of you, that means that you're getting a truly unique product. So let's do this one. You cool with this one? Everyone's okay with this one? Sweet as. It's so wonderful to be able to travel to South Australia from Tasmania and play for you. I have to quarantine for 2 weeks when I get back. So I'm here for a week, which is just wonderful, but the quarantine's not too bad. I can still see my partner and, you know, I don't leave the house much. I play a lot of PlayStation, so it'll be, it should be pretty sweet. Anyway, this song's called I Need You. The politics of need are complicated indeed, and in thought it's true. I need you. The system I defend, it'll work out in the end, but the end is now a thing. So let me hear you sing. I haven't got a clue. I need you. I'm now your responsibility. You can and will take care of me. I am yours to do with as you please. Can someone else depend on me? And what else can I do? I need you. Because I haven't got a clue. I just need you. I just need you. I just need you. Time is 6:37, in case anyone was wondering. I'm going to try this one. So there's a few of these songs from these last couple of albums which I've sort of done all myself, released myself and recorded myself mostly. And the first two albums I released were very produced and done in studios and cost lots of money. And I was really happy with them, but by the time you finish recording that much, mixing that much, and you're just so sick of listening to the songs and sort of saps a bit of the joy out of the process. So with these new ones, I've tried to be really loose and not stress too much about the, being absolutely fidelity or, yeah, and they give me a lot more joy as a result. I'm really proud of the last two. So, but I'm still working out how to play a lot of the songs on them because I haven't been playing live as much as you may imagine. And I'm just not into practicing, there's a lot of PlayStation to play, so. We're going to try this one, though. This is off the Mythic Plane, and this song's called Enorme, Spanish for huge. I called it that because, well, I'm always naming songs stupid things, but when I was in Spain, I've spent a lot of time in Spain, in Galicia, and my Spanish friend Lewis is always trying to get, when I say, I'll just say, what should I say in this situation? And he'd tell me something really rude to say so that I would embarrass myself. And he said, you need to go over to that woman and say, La tengo enorme. And I would be like, what is that? He's like, just, it's fine, it's good. It's basically like saying, this thing is huge. But it's so unambiguous in a way that like I was like, oh God, that's just like English, because, you know, strictly speaking, that shouldn't be a rude thing, but it's like everyone knows what it means. It's like, anyway, so I didn't go around saying that, you'll be pleased to know. But it was a thing that we said to each other quite a bit, just over the course of the day. But this song is nothing about my thing being huge or anything like that. It's about, it's a love song for my partner, Jacqueline. It's not about my, yeah, okay, shouldn't have gone there. Let's give it a go. Almost. We're going to just try this convoluted process of getting the right amount of slap back here. That's certainly not it. There we go. Oh, that didn't take too long. I must feed my needs. You must avert your gaze from the mindless string of cliches. They're on the page, lingering panic in a minor key, predictable as a personality engulfed, lost in the flames. I don't want to deal with the end of the show. You say goodbye and I say no, no, no. I love you so much, but can you leave me alone? We hold each other in the pale blue glow. This limpid world is running out of gas, and the captain regrets we have only seconds left. It's a free association now. You're welcome to stick around. Just don't move an inch or make any sound. I don't want to deal with the end of the show. You say goodbye and I say no, no, no. I love you so much, but can you leave me alone? We hold each other in the pale blue glow. So I must feed my needs. I could go on for days with this mindless string of cliches laid bare on the stage. Mystery surprise, do you realize such a sight for sore eyes? You and I don't want to deal with the end of the show. You say goodbye and I say no, no, no. I love you so much, please don't leave me alone. We hold each other in the pale blue glow. We hold each other in the pale blue glow. To not do the no repeat workday, but we're going to press on. Got a pocket full of herbal highs that I bought off a real nice guy. So don't threaten me with our good time. I don't need no excuse. And when those feelings come again, I'd like to say I'll be prepared, but we all know I'll just cave in, given opportunity. So take these opportunities out, tie me to some straight stout mast, but don't plug my ears or gag my mouth. There's still some things that need doing. Take my choices all away. Tell me how to feel and what to say, and maybe I'll find some peace someday without these opportunities. Now finally homewards we drive, and half cut I try to describe how that smile just makes me come alive. It really starts me crying, and I can hear the words fall from my mouth. In the rear view mirror I can see myself. I shut up, we turn to south, and I really feel like dying. So take these opportunities out, Tie me to some straight stout mast, but don't plug my ears or gag my mouth. There's still some things that need doing. Take my choices all away. Tell me how to feel and what to say, and maybe I'll find some peace someday without these opportunities. Well, just 5 more minutes, then we'll go. I'm making a new friend, you know. And I know I'm high, but I was so low. It's such an awesome cycle. And like my friend already said, if you don't ask, then I won't tell. Instead of that, we'll just pretend that no one ever knows. So take these opportunities out. Tie me to some straight stout mast, but don't plug my ears or gag my mouth. There's still some things that need doing. Take my choices all away. Tell me how to feel and what to say, and maybe I'll find some peace someday without these opportunities, without these opportunities, without these opportunities, without these opportunities. Hey Kevin, could I get a bit more acoustic for this one, please, in the wedge?